And we are live. Hello and welcome back to the Pullover podcast. I'm your host, Quite, and today's guest is Monto. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing good. Welcome back to Leftovers podcast.
I hate you. So, in case any of you guys don't know who Monto is, I used to be on a podcast with him about a year ago called Leftovers. That's kind of why I named the podcast Pullover, because it had over in the name. It was a bit of an homage, and also I wear a pullover. But me and Monto have been friends for a long-ass time. Yeah.
We go way back, man.
Way back.
Dude, I miss those Leftovers days, dude.
Yeah, I do too. All those days of me editing every episode.
Yeah, dude.
I'm joking.
Did I ever pay you back for the art?
What art?
All of the drawn art and stuff.
Oh, no, when we did that, we split it up at the very beginning. I sent you $750 and you did the other $750.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't
$7?
remember.
I think it might have been every day, bro, with
Disney Channel, 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months. Never done before. That's all the competition,
right, we're live.
man. Beauty.
just so you can turn your filter on.
Yeah, cool. I'm in live stream mode. Am I loud enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Yeah, I'm a retweet this, even though my Twitter isn't active.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to put the link to the stream.
Dude. I like that profile picture.
Thank you. Oh, wait, which one? My Twitter or my...
Both. But I like the little Twitter one.
Yeah, Denise is great at that shit.
There we go. I got it. Retweeted that. Cool.
All right, do you want to give people a couple minutes to get here?
Yeah, that works. Oh, my garage is opening.
Okay.
Do you do Pullover live on your channel or on the
Twitch.
Pullover channel? Oh, it's on Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've been waiting on YouTube. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. How's everybody doing?
Dude, this is a nice setup. I've never been to it live.
Yeah, it's I commissioned it a while ago, but I really like the way it came out.
Man, yeah, that's sick. So tired. Did you have to do the ACTs?
No, I had to do them last year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Just stop being a junior, lol.
Dude, I didn't even probably gonna go to religious college and stuff, so I didn't even try. I honestly just filled them in. I didn't even read the questions.
Happy face 1236. Thank you, man. Thanks, happy face 1236. I wonder how much. I haven't had a podcast episode since I started doing better on YouTube. So I wonder how many viewers we'll get this time.
Yeah, we'll see.
I want to start streaming on YouTube more because viewership's probably going to be better there, and also because I can just put it in one place.
Yeah. Is it difficult to do both?
It's not difficult per se, but I'm just used to doing it on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think YouTube would be good. Maybe even do it live on your main channel and then just put up the VODs on the YouTube.
Yeah, the Pullover channel.
Yeah, just for maximum viewership, you know?
Yeah.
But I've also seen podcasts going on the main channel kill channels before too, live streams.
Yeah, I feel like it's just out of place.
Yeah,
if
and it can be kind of annoying.
If you put the VOD there, it's I feel like it's just out of place in people's sub boxes. It just looks weird.
I totally agree. And then it sometimes convinces me even to stop watching someone.
Yeah. All right, do you want to get started?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let me find the doc. Oh, yeah. There it is. All right, I'm going to give it another minute.
Yep. That's my garage door again.
I'm not a YouTube partner yet, Happy Face.
Are you working on it?
I can't do anything about it. I just have to wait for them to get to my application.
Who are you partnered with?
I'm not partnered with anybody.
Really?
Yep, I'm just kind of chilling.
Man, dude. You're lucky, because I partnered with Omnia, right?
Yeah.
And then everybody left Omnia.
Didn't, like, people get kicked from Omnia? Like,
people got kicked?
Like, not kicked because they had to, but, like, I thought YouTube, like, put in, like, a MCN kind of thing where, like, MCNs, like, could only have a certain number of people in them.
Oh, man.
I don't know how credible that information is because it came from Social Blade, and Trusted Flaggers said that they were wrong.
They probably would have just kicked me, though, because I'm not making any views.
I don't know.
I'm still stuck in it, though. Which is, like, another, like, demotivating factor in coming back. Because what's it? Alex used to live with them, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, Martin, I saw it. Alright, do you want to hop into it?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, here comes the official podcast intro, guys. I just do this is so shitty because like I like just do these so I have like a place to mark it when I'm editing the video. Whatever. And we are live. Hello and welcome back to the Pullover podcast. I'm your host Quite, and today's guest is Monto. How you doing, man?
Hey man, I'm doing good. Welcome back to Leftovers podcast.
I hate you. So in case any of you guys don't know who Monto is, I used to be on a podcast with him about a year ago called Leftovers. That's kind of why I named the podcast Pullover, because it had over in the name. It was a bit of an homage, and also I wear a pullover. But me and Monto have been friends for a long ass time. Yeah.
We go way back, man.
Way back.
Dude, I miss those Leftovers days, dude.
Yeah, I do too. All those days of me editing every episode.
Yeah, dude.
I'm joking.
Did I ever pay you back for the art?
What art?
All of the drawn art and stuff.
Oh no, when we did that, we split it up at the very beginning. Like I sent you $750 and you did the other $750.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't
7?
remember.
I think it might have been 15 actually. Yeah.
Something like that. Man, dude, I'm looking at the art right now. This was nice.
Yeah, it was
nice.
Setup
going.
The good old days. Man, it really is nostalgic looking back though, because that was our first. That was my first, and I think your first real podcast experience.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was the first.
And it was the prime time of commentary too.
Yeah, pretty damn close, if not. Like that. Would you consider the heyday of commentary back when Leafy was big, or then?
No, I'd consider it right after, right when the content cop was made on him. I'd say that's when it really was, when it hit its high, you know? That exposed era. Yeah. When everybody was making exposed videos.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just thinking about those days, it's weird to think how much things have changed. The landscape of content, maybe isn't so different at the core of it, but the format that people use, it's weird looking through it and stuff.
Yeah, we went from gaming. I think there was a story time period, and then that's when people kind of transitioned from that over to commentary, gameplay commentary, and now it's gone. Yeah, exactly. It's just always shifting.
Yeah, but even now there's still reaction commentaries Trigger Tro, Benji, Aiden Projects is doing them now, I think.
Yeah.
You have Memeless, Willany, all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have trending topic YouTubers like Alex, Pyrocynical does it now.
Yeah. I think we're going to make it to vlog commentaries eventually.
Yes. Just you're walking around it's at some beach or some shit while also talking shit about Logan Paul. Yeah,
dude, you're in a supermarket and you're just talking crap about everybody.
It's fuck Logan Paul, while you're walking in the fucking aisle of Walmart.
Yeah, and then you're going to run into the people you're talking about.
On accident.
And they're going to be making a commentary vlog, too.
All right, speaking of Logan Paul, do you want to jump into the trending topics for this episode?
Let's do it, man.
All right, so the first one on the list is the KSI and Logan Paul fight, and all of the stuff surrounding that, because boy, oh boy, there is a lot.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so hyped, honestly. It's taking place in August.
Honestly, I'm so excited for it. Wherever I am, I'm just going to have, a viewing party for it. in person because I know I have a couple friends who like really like want to watch that. Like we get hype over that shit.
Yeah, dude, it's just like for me, like at first it was really interesting because it was like, is he gonna fight Logan or Jake?
Yeah,
and
like,
now that we get to see both fight, it's just perfect.
Well, is Jake fighting CSG?
Yeah. It took me a second there. I just call him Deji.
Yeah, I didn't realize they confirmed it.
Yeah, they 100% confirmed it. They both made their response videos.
Okay, I'm really excited now because like if we're getting both, well, who else do you want to see in the undercard?
Keemstar. I'm pretty sure that's happening though, right?
Keemstar versus who?
I'm not sure. Like maybe Scarce.
Scarce would make the most sense, but I think Scarce is like a foot taller than Keemstar.
True. Maybe like somebody he really hates. I'm trying to think. Dude, we should do Keem versus Leafy. That would be great.
I'm just like, whenever like I think of like Keem boxing, I just think of that clip of him like throwing the dude that's like a foot taller than him to the ground.
Yeah, dude.
Like when his ass comes out of his pants. I love that clip so much.
Oh my gosh, it'd be great if like Keemstar just throws off the boxing gloves and just tackles him.
Oh god. Imagine if like they did like imagine if the fights they were doing were MMA though. Like that would be fucking crazy.
Yeah. I want to see a 2v2 MMA.
2v2 MMA like I would, but I feel like it would be so one-sided.
Yeah. It definitely would be cuz you'd see like KSI like beat Logan Paul and then they just both start kicking Jake. Well, or something along those lines, you know. And
then like Logan and Jake would like for sure win an MMA. Like they like are experienced wrestlers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I completely agree with you. Yeah. I think boxing gives it a pretty fair shot at either side.
I think boxing is fair because like none of them have any experience with it, and they have the same amount of time to get good at it. KSI has the advantage going into this because he had like the 4 months preparation to the Joe Weller fight. But for Logan, I think he has experience as well. So and he has like the weight and height advantage.
Yeah, here's the thing: is they're not throwing empty punches. Like you can tell when they're even just like messing around, you know, hyping it up. Like they obviously have somewhat a little bit of knowledge. A
little bit. I mean, not Jake. Like, did you see like his like Twitter video like where he was like,
yeah,
that was so bad. It was so bad.
What are your predictions for the fights? Like the outcome?
It's way too soon to tell. It's gonna depend on how much KSI bulks up, how much Logan Paul loses. It's gonna like for the like what I think like the fights are gonna be.
No. I mean just like your prediction like right now. Just guessing.
I mean I'm biased, but I want to say KSI because he has like those 4 months. But like at the same time, like I honestly don't know. Like it could really go either way.
I mean, I just want to see both Pauls get like knocked down a little bit. You know, I want their ego to fall just a tad.
I just don't see Deji winning his fight against Jake Paul. To be fair,
no, I don't either.
But like, it would be insane if he just dedicated himself to getting stupid good at boxing, or at least as stupid good as you can get in that 6-month time while still working a full-time job. Like it would, it'd be nice.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Deji and Jake are both extremely out of shape. I mean, they're at about the same level. It just comes down to
I feel like Jake's probably a little big, but Deji's like a twig.
Yeah, true. I think really it's going to come down to like if they fought right now, like today, Jake Paul would win, but it depends on how much I guess KSI is going to help Deji.
Yeah, or how much initiative Deji takes as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I can't see him training hard and dieting. I can't see it.
Hey man, I didn't really know if KSI could either, but apparently maybe he'll prove us wrong. I hope he proves us wrong.
Dude, he's looking super good. Like his jawline, man, is so good, dude. Like it's so weird looking back on the old videos where he's like kind of chubby, you know?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Man, dude, it's great. Honestly, I've become a fan of him like since the fight.
KSI?
Yeah.
My opinion of him has definitely gotten better since that fight. Like within a night he managed to turn around a lot of my opinion on him, like with his comments on mental health. Like he seemed like a lot more respectful since then. Like if he keeps it up, I think he's well on a path to redeeming himself, at least in my eyes. Yeah.
I've been watching like some of his newest videos and he's genuinely kind of funny too. Like
I don't think he ever really stopped being funny, like for the most part. Like Actually, no. There was like a brief period where like seemed really toned down, but I think he's like kind of gotten some of his old charm back.
Yeah, I think his diss track era, like around there, I feel like that was where he really started to lose me.
Yeah, I mean, it was the diss track era. It was less about substance. I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like, he had me at first, and then he did the diss track on, what's his name, Net Nobody.
Yeah,
and that was where he really lost me. That was one of the scummiest things.
That was like that was where like he just like shit all over my opinion on him. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, I know. I really didn't like that one, but
like the song was janky as hell, and two, like some of the shots were just like, that's not even funny. That's just you being a dickhead.
Yeah. What do you think of KSI's music?
KSI's music, I mean, it's hit or miss for me. Like, I think he has, like, all things considered, a couple good tracks, but the vast majority would not make it into my playlist.
I liked his new one, Uncontrollable, a little bit.
I didn't really listen to the whole thing. Like, the auto-tune vocals I don't think really work for him.
Yeah, I get you.
But maybe it's, again, I'm not everybody, so maybe it works for them, not me.
Mm-hmm. Dude, but I called it. I knew he was going to walk out to his own music, dude.
I mean, if you make a music video for like your boxing match, like you better use it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It was so funny though seeing that, and like it was just I don't know how much you want to talk about the boxing stuff, but like, dude, it was a really well put together event.
Yeah, it really was done well. But I think you're right. We have been on this boxing thing for about 10 minutes now, so if you want to move on to like the next topic or like to one of the Q&As, that's fine.
Yeah, for sure. Let's just move straight on to the next topic.
Yeah, so like Fortnite is like, you guys know Fortnite's fucking huge, but it's just like been taking over YouTube. Like any video on it by like a big YouTuber gets like 1 million plus views, and Muselk, Ali just jumping on that shit real good. Yeah,
dude, it's crazy. I don't like Fortnite either. Like that's the thing is, I tried playing it a little bit. I can't get into it. I like PUBG.
Oh, I've been playing it like a lot, and like I got into it. I haven't tried getting into PUBG, so maybe I'll like that. But Fortnite was like a lot of fun when I played it.
Mm-hmm. It all comes down to combat, like what kind of style combat you like. For PUBG, it's more like I'd consider it more similar to like a CS:GO or like COD type of thing, where it's like very very quick paced with your weapons and stuff. And it's just like I don't know if that makes any sense. But it just feels a little more realistic in I guess gravity. I'm sounding pretty crazy right now, but I just like that style compared to like where in Fortnite you can like stand on rockets and things.
I don't know. I've just been really enjoying Fortnite. I suppose like I've heard I think it was Henry Blues Dank that said he prefers to play PUBG because more glitches happen and they're funnier. Mm-hmm. So like it's better for streaming, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I have PUBG, so I'll have to give it a shot.
Yeah, dude, we'll have to play sometime.
Yes, we will.
Dude, you got like NBA players and stuff tweeting about Fortnite. Like, I've never seen that happen before, especially with a video game.
Yeah, no, like I have seen it with like video games before, but like not on like this scale. Like I remember when Fortnite got announced, that everybody was like, "This game is gonna flop. It's clearly just trying to like get off the PUBG hype." But now look at it. It's stupid.
I know.
It's not stupid. Like I like the game, but it's like it's just kind of dumb how fast it happened. You know?
Yeah, and it's like, dude, you've got like mainstream normie memes about it now. You got kids going to school and doing like Fortnite presentations.
Yeah, it's like, where do I drop on Fortnite? And it's like that trade map that everybody had as a kid. Yeah.
I know, dude. It's great. And, like, though I'm not a fan of the game myself, I understand, like, its success and why it's where it's at, you know?
Yeah.
It's probably the best free game there is out there. Like, it's just so well done.
Yeah, like, the fact that it's free to play and, like, the Battle Royale mode, at least, is free to play and you can do the entire Battle Royale mode for free is probably a big help. Like, I haven't had to spend a single cent on that game, and it's still, like, a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I totally get that. The graphics in it, I say this a lot, but it really reminds me of crap. Have you seen the new game Sea of Thieves?
Yeah,
dude, those art styles for some reason I see those two and I think they're so similar.
Like those poppy cell shade kind of ones. Like it kind of reminds, like at least color choice wise, it reminds me a lot of Overwatch.
Oh yeah, I see that too. I think it's nice though. I like this style.
Yeah, honestly, like those colors that pop like really just work for me.
Yeah, I know my little brother is really into Fortnite right now. So I think it's cool that it's like a game that everybody can play. And there's like no problems there because you've got like, man, how do I put it? Like for perspective, like for me anyways, because I used to be an old Minecraft YouTuber and it was like, hey,
I'm never not gonna laugh when you say that, Monto. Oh no, we're losing viewers. Oh no.
It's because I was talking about Minecraft.
It's because you were talking about Minecraft. But Simon Berman compared it to Borderlands, which is a good one which is a good comparison.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, it's just like for Minecraft, as soon as like the new kind of younger kids came onto the scene or whatever, it almost like changed the dynamic of the game. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's tough to explain, but it was just like all of a sudden, like with all of the kids playing it, it was no longer like something where you could really be proud of, like I guess like chilling with your friends on. I mean, dude, you just laughed at it, me saying that I played Minecraft at one point, right? But It's like when it first came out, it was all right. It was like mediocre, I guess. So in this sense, like Fortnite, even though there's a younger generation hopping on, it's one of those games that was just developed in a way where it's like it's kind of meant for all audiences.
Yeah, like it's so mass appeal.
Yeah.
But moving on, do you want to talk about the Fouseytube Vitaly thing?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, well, to preface this, like there has been some talk about like Fouseytube versus Vitaly being like an undercard to the Logan Paul fight. Mm-hmm. But essentially, if you guys didn't hear, like Fouseytube made a video on Vitaly, like throwing out some big accusations at him, saying he was taking steroids, that he assaulted women in Brazil, and also he called him a rapist on Twitter. That was neat.
Oh yeah.
Like, and Vitaly shot back, like saying that Fousey like had like a sex addiction or some shit, like hooking up with hookers all the time, and that he did steroids with him, but he completely ignored the rape claims, which is just, it's wow.
Yeah, dude. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They like just there really is no way this ends well in my opinion. Like one way or another. Like if they're faking it, they're pieces of shit. If Fousey's telling the truth, like Vitaly's a piece of shit and Fousey withheld that information. If I don't really know. Like if their reputations are marred for this forever regardless.
Yeah, dude. It's just like the one thing that got me that makes me think this wasn't faked is the whole how he said you don't know how to take steroids and that's why you're balding. Yeah. Like, dude, like Fouseytube is a young dude and he is like fully bald, dude. He's so completely bald. That's what I meant to say.
He's there's no hair on his head.
Exactly.
Didn't he did he say he was getting a toupee or did he like tattoo a hairline on his head?
He tattooed. Did you see this a few months ago? He got a tattooed hairline and they messed it up bad, and he had to get it removed.
Jesus Christ!
This is the second time doing it too.
Ah, that's beat. How do you even do that?
And he did have a toupee at one point.
Jesus Christ!
So like, I feel like he did take roids, dude. I mean, like, I'd believe it if both of them took roids, honestly.
I didn't realize like steroids made you go bald like that.
Oh yeah, they definitely can, dude. They can do a lot of stuff to you. Like, I've heard of men that don't look like men by the end of roids, dude.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, you shouldn't be messing with that kind of stuff because it, like, genetically just...
Like, unless it's prescribed, like, you shouldn't be touching it, right?
Well, yeah, if it's prescribed, that's completely different. But if it's just like...
If you're, like, just taking it, like, trying to, like, fucking do it recreational, like, they're fucking steroids. It's not, like... Oh,
yeah, you're not going to be in perfect shape for very long.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I find this whole beef just like very interesting. You know, like
yeah, I know. It's like it's wild. Like it's wild.
Yeah, it's just like two very absurd different guys that back when I watched Fouseytube, like they were buddy for a while there, dude. You know, they went to Brazil and stuff together, and he seemed completely fine throughout the whole thing. Like. I can't imagine that you would just kind of like forget to mention later on if you had a big problem with this person that they're a psycho and they took you on this weird trip.
Yeah.
And like
it's just what?
Yeah. I know, dude.
It's just so weird to think about.
Yeah, Vitaly looks pretty crazy, dude, too. You see him with, like, his bleached hair and stuff?
Yeah, no, like, yeah, God, you can see his hairline falling back, too. But, again, I don't know if, like, that's, like, an indication of his age or steroids.
Yeah, I don't know. Vitaly's always struck me as crazy. He got hit by that bull and broke his jaw at that one point. You remember? And he started calling out all those YouTubers.
Oh,
his jaw was all broken.
God, that... Vitaly is on something else, and I really don't know what to make of it. Or I don't know what to make of anything he ever does.
Yeah. Did you see when he confronted Joey Salads a few months ago?
No, I didn't. There was, like, he at the gym or some shit?
Yeah. Joey Salads was at the gym and ran into each other, and Joey Salads is like, oh, yeah, it was all internet beef, you know? Like, we were just messing around, you know? And he goes to shake his hand. He's like, no, I'm not shaking your hand. Like, talking all that crap, like, fight me.
Absolutely.
It was like, dude, I feel like Vitaly, like, I'd love to believe he's faking this stuff, but after seeing that video, I'm pretty sure this is real, dude.
Yeah, like I won't pretend what Joey Salads did was, like, good, but, like, Jesus Christ, Vitaly, like, get a life, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was just making a few, like, your mama jokes, you know? It's not like it was anything too crazy to, like, in person be like, no, I'm not going to shake your hand, like
in person, like, try to beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, dude, like, I feel like it's just kind of an unspoken thing where it's like everything we say to each other online in, you know, this YouTube community, for the most part, unless somebody's doing something really wrong, then it's just like, yeah, it's just internet beef, you know?
Yeah, like, if you're not saying something that, like, collapses, like, your life or, like, really interferes with, like, your ability to function or whatever, like, I feel like you should let it, like, escalate to a point where it's like it does become something like that.
Yeah. I feel like you should just be able to meet up in person and understand, like, yeah, this was all an internet thing, and even though
you don't you don't have to like each other, but try not to punch each other.
Exactly, dude. Like, I feel like that's just an unspoken rule that for some reason Vitaly doesn't seem to follow that much.
I mean, most people just are like aren't so confrontational face to face.
Yeah. He's super confrontational though.
Yeah, it seems like it at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's kind of crazy that Fouseytube is becoming relevant again.
Yeah, no, like, didn't he stop uploading to his main channel and he made a second one, like, with his parents?
Yeah, and it was really garbage.
Yeah, I never watched it, so I wouldn't know. It was like the Cat Family or something?
Yeah, I mean, I checked it out just to see where he was at, and it was just, like, horrible, I guess. I think it's, like, I want to say Colossal really played a big part into, like, the downfall of Fouseytube. Now, I don't think it was directly responsible, but I feel like it was the controversy around Fouseytube trying to take the money from it and stuff.
I feel like Fousey just kind of stopped doing things.
He did that eventually, but he tried to keep it up for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, like, but didn't he have, like, that 60-day tour or whatever, like, where he stayed at a bunch of YouTubers' houses, like, where he was homeless or something, like, after the fact?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
I actually watched that.
I watched a couple of those, and they weren't, like, that bad, but I feel like after that whole thing is kind of when he faded away. I can't really pinpoint it, though, exactly, because it's been a while.
Dude, I remember he started off doing it on his own, and it was really cool. It was a really sick series, and then he passed it off to another guy and had him do it. And then that's where, like, he lost me. Is like, he had some other guy continue the series, and then he just did his own thing. But it was, like, really weird because, like, he had this camera girl, like, touring with him or whatever on this journey, and then he, like, kind of ditched her and brought in this random dude to, like, finish it off for him. It was just, like, something about it just seemed so weird. It's like, this girl just chose to get up and go with him probably because it was like, man, this is Fouseytube, you know? And then he's just like, see ya, you know, you have fun with this other guy now. I'm gonna go back home. Yeah. He didn't even follow through with all the days.
Yep. SMH. Do you want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so what's next on the list? Oh, yeah, YouTube trying to be Wendy's, trying to roast people on their Twitter. Oh, God.
Man, dude.
It's sad.
I can't stand that at all.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, they're not in a position... Oh, go for it.
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, that same thing is, like, they're just not in a position to be doing this. Their company's kind of in shambles right now.
Yeah, no, like, I think the trick is, like, I forgot where I saw it, But I think the trick is you actually have to have good standing as a company, like be an establishment that people like before you can like do that kind of you can be like that kind of sassy fucking Twitter personality.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it's like, it's not very funny. The stuff they're doing is just like, it's like, you should be fired. And they're like, I disagree. Like, that's the tweet I see right now. There's nothing even funny about that. They're just like making a sad attempt at trying to be like the all the other social media brandings right now.
Yeah, didn't they say like, didn't they delete the "yet you follow us" tweet?
They might have, dude. It's just like, it seems very immature, and it feels like YouTube's throwing a fit, you know? Like, I don't take it as trying to be funny. It looks like they're just like a child throwing a fit.
The person who's running the YouTube Twitter account needs to like be reevaluated. I agree. Or like, I don't want to say he should lose his job, but I think like he should reevaluate the strategy he's doing.
Yeah, I think they took the community doesn't like us as we're not hip enough. Instead of like, maybe we should communicate with them a little
maybe
better.
We should communicate and fix our everything.
Yeah, dude. Did you see the whole green screen thing they had going?
No, I did not. What was that about?
There was like some article Chris Raygun posted where it was like, or I think it was Chris Raygun. It was where YouTube has this filter where it removes the background with no green screen. And it was like, glad YouTube's really focusing on what's important right now. It's like, I'm
sure they have like a different team with like a different set of skills working on that.
I know. I just feel like it should be all hands on, like the community right now.
I mean, yeah, but I think that has to be a big part of it. But like, not everybody has the skill set to do that, and like as a brand, they have to keep expanding. Like,
yeah, true.
Otherwise, like they're not gonna like if they don't keep adding new stuff that like and new things to keep us around, like someone else is gonna usurp them, even if our like the community is shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if they file for bankruptcy eventually.
I don't think they will. They're too like they are very like. They are bringing in a lot of revenue because they are like the second biggest website on the internet, and they also have Google's backing. Like, I don't think whatever they do, they would be able to like go under that easy.
I mean, you know what I want to see?
What?
Is I want to see Twitch and Amazon work together on a new video platform like YouTube just to compete.
I don't know. Like Twitch is even stricter with their guidelines and stuff, like with censorship.
Yeah, true. Like, true. You know, I do agree with that. The rules are very strict, but also it saved them from adpocalypse, you know?
Yeah, it saved them from the adpocalypse, that's true.
Like, you know, they can't have ads or anybody allowed, you know, dropping the N-word for no reason. Like, freedom of speech and stuff is good, but it's also like, at what cost? Because we're losing our freedom of speech on top of losing our advertisements, you know?
Yeah, it's like it's tough. It's tough, like especially with like platforms like this because they are third-party entities. They can do what they want with their platform, allow and disallow certain things. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know where I want to stand. Like if I would like be okay with implementing those policies if it ensured that like ads stayed. Mm-hmm. I feel like it should stay like like if they do include those things, like they don't get monetized. But I really don't know. Because even then, like you see certain media like getting like old media, like things on TV getting getting advertisements on them, like with using like that kind of language and whatnot, keeping those themes in them. Mm-hmm. It's just,
dude. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I wasn't gonna say anything else.
Oh, I was just gonna say, they're doing a YouTube Red series that's a follow up of the Karate Kid.
What?
Yeah, with the original actors. It's called Cobra Kai, and it's like the main villain of the Karate Kid, and then Daniel Macchio, the actor, and they're like in a dojo together. But it's like, I don't want a legacy like that to be handled by YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, to be quite honest.
It looks bad, dude. It looks really bad.
I'll reserve my judgments for when I inevitably don't watch it because I'm not going to buy YouTube Red.
Dude, that could be a killer video, man.
I don't have money right now.
Yeah, dude, I've got the title right now. It would be YouTube Ruined Karate Kid.
YouTube ruins the Karate Kid?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, God.
Man, I can see the views rolling in right now.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, boy.
All right, so let's move on to like some more personal stuff because like we have some catching up to do. This is the first time me and Monto have talked in a long ass time because like we both been busy doing our respective stuff. But like we used to like talk pretty much every day a while ago, and it was a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah, dude.
And it never stopped when we get back into a call, like because we can just fit into it real fast.
Yeah, I mean like. Even now, it wasn't like weird hopping back into a call. It was just fine.
Yeah, no, it's just like carrying any conversation we've had before. But speaking of those old times, what have you been up to since Leftovers?
Man, dude, I'm glad you asked. So I got a job, right?
Hey,
and that took a lot of my focus for a while. I work at my church, but I'm an audio engineer. So basically, I run. Have you ever seen like the big soundboards at like a concert?
Yeah.
I run one of those, basically. So I had to learn, like, all of the different effects. Like, you've got EQ, reverb, compressors, and gates and stuff. All of the fancy stuff. And, like, yeah, I do that part-time, like 20, 30 hours a week, usually. Fun. Yeah, so that's taking a large part of my focus is just, like, making some money and saving it up and then buying music equipment. Music has been a big part of it, too.
Yes. Yes, you've been doing a lot of stuff with that.
Yeah, just really experimenting right now. I know I want to get back into the internet scene in some form or another. I'm not sure if that's going to be coming back to YouTube or if that's going to be going into the SoundCloud scene or maybe even maybe mixing both. Maybe doing kind of a net nobody thing where it's like, okay, I'm a musician, but I'm kind of staying around the crowd of the YouTube scene, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure yet. I've just been working hard on, like, I guess, like, perfecting my craft, making sure it's something I'm genuinely proud of.
Yeah. What's your, like, focus been on, like, with that?
With the music?
Yeah.
In what sense?
Like, stylistically. Like, what sound are you going for as of now? Because I know you...
Stylistically.
I know you've been, like, jumping around, but where do you think you're leaning towards?
Yeah, okay, so... man, I really like listening to just kind of laid back chill stuff. Have you ever heard of like Ray Brown before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you've got like Ray Brown, you've got Joji, you've got Frank Ocean, which you are definitely 100% right about.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, dude. Frank Ocean is amazing, dude. I can't stop listening to him. And I'd say those three components are really like the biggest inspiration behind my music right now. And that just comes down to like vibe wise, but instrumentally I like to take a lot from Rich Brian or Nicki in their production.
Yeah, well, it's this, like Rich Brian produces most of Nicki's stuff.
Yeah, I know she plays a part in it, so I just felt like I had to include it. Plus got like I'm anti-celebrity crush, but if I had to have one, dude, totally be Nicki. Just saying. Something funny.
Yes.
Quite.
Yes.
Man,
You dating.
No. Because that would never happen. This is just like... This is
just a hypothetical. Okay.
This is just a hypothetical, the dream. You know what I'm saying?
You heard it here first. Pullover podcast. Monto wants to date Nicki.
Pretty sure that would be illegal, but maybe one day in the future, you know?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yo, Nicki, if you're listening, hit
okay,
me
shut
up.
up.
No, but
don't make me mute you.
I really like the production in her music. Like, it's like that chill vibe, but at the same time, you can hear a little bit of like hip hop influence in it.
Yeah, like it's got trap influences.
Yeah, exactly. I think that mostly is in the drums and the instruments, but it's laid out in a way where it's very chill.
Yeah.
And I really like that, where it's like, I love how Joji described his music. It's like, it's like trap music that you can like slow dance to.
Yeah. Like, didn't he say that like Pink Eye was a parody of trap and that Joji is inspired by trap?
Exactly.
I can't remember.
And I think.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I think that's like a very good kind of, I guess, style to go by at the moment.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. I can't remember if that was a quote from him or if that was like a piece, like a line in an article. I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah. Either way, though. No. It was definitely a quote. I remember reading that. Yeah, I'd say I take a lot of inspiration from Joji, and then eventually I would like to bring some sort of character aspect into it. This is probably the only, like, let's say hypothetically the music does well in the next year, right?
Yeah.
This would probably be the only time you're going to hear me speak about my music or anything, like, publicly in, like, kind of this setting, is because I really want to stay kind of underground.
You want to be like Frank Ocean,
where
you want to be like Frank Ocean, where he runs away to London for 4 years with a bunch of hard drives and just cranks out an album.
Yeah, basically, I want to be like there, like everybody knows I'm kind of there and listening, but I feel like media right now is at a point where it's like everybody can be taken out of context, everybody can be offended, and I just kind of want to break away. So it's like when you listen to me, you're just listening to my music, and that's it. You know? You
want to be like Childish Gambino, who's like secretly lurking on like a incognito social media account. Did you see that interview with him?
Yeah, dude, I did see that. I thought that was like just hilarious, and all of the memes coming with it.
Like, all I saw was the headline, and then I saw Anthony Fantano's tweet about it. He's like, plot twist, the Childish Donald Glover has been mercilessly trolling my forums for years.
Yeah, dude. Just like, it started to make me think like, dude, what if everybody I know is Donald Glover?
Every single person.
Dude, like, you could be Donald Glover, and I would have no clue.
Wait. What if Tide was Donald Glover?
Dude, and he just disappeared.
He just disappeared to go make a TV show.
Dude, it's because of young Ocean Savage. We started to catch on to it, and he disappeared.
I miss him.
Yeah, dude, I miss him too. Even though we started beefing near the end, the community was definitely, like, way more interesting when he was around.
I feel like his departure was, like, the sign, like, of change. Maybe not necessarily like a downfall, but like I feel like around the same time that he left, like a lot of the dynamics felt like they were shifting.
Yeah, I remember when he brought me into the community. Like he was the guy that really introduced me to people. He was like, Monto, you want to be a part of the Lucky 90? I thought this was like an elite like commentary group, like of a very exclusive private people. I was like, yes, I would love to. And then I realized it was just how many people he was following.
You got invited to the dead Skype group chat?
Yeah, dude, exactly. That none of the big guys talked in.
Like, nobody talked in it. Like, it was just Jonas full.
I know, but that's where we met, dude.
I met you in a group call with Todd.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I remember the first conversation was about your profile picture by Cam Cooney in the group chat.
It was either there or it was like way back in our like private messages. I can't remember.
One of those two.
I'm scrolling back all the way right now where I'm gonna find out what our first like DMs to each other were.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pictures of Kermit in here.
Chances are low, but we could have even met at one point, like just once, back when I knew Snowy before commentary.
We definitely did not meet then. Because I wasn't in touch with Snowy then.
Oh, okay.
Like,
how long have you known him for?
I've known Snowy for going almost 7 years, I think.
Oh, okay. Wait, yeah, because I've known him like 7-ish years as well.
Wait, you've known him since like his freshman year, I think.
Okay, I've known him since 5th grade.
You're 5th grade?
Yeah, and I'm in 11th right now. So like 6 years.
Oh, damn. So like, we've known him for pretty much almost the same amount of time. I could have sworn I could have sworn he said like he met you in like 8th grade.
Yeah, I mean, I remember him back because we knew each other for a while, and then we started fighting. Like, this is when we stopped talking, is because he was like, stop acting like a 6th grader, and I was one, and I got super mad at that, and I just removed him. And good times, dude. And it's crazy how small the world is.
It really is. Am I close enough to the mic yet?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, usually these podcasts run close to an hour, maybe sometimes over. It just depends.
Okay.
How quiet was I that
what are
whole
we at
time?
Right now?
Because if I was too far away from that mic that entire podcast, that was pretty bad.
No, you weren't like terribly quiet. I understood you.
Yeah, somebody in the chat was saying that I was too far away. All right,
it sounded fine on my end.
All right, I'll just sit closer now.
All right, dude.
I heard you wanted to talk about Logic some.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, it's Logic season right now, dude. You've seen all the new singles. Yeah, what do you think? I want to get your opinion.
I've only listened to 2 of them. Loved 44 more. His one with Marshmello, absolute ass, disgusting. Like worst Logic track I've ever heard.
Dude, I completely agree with you on that one. For me, like, I miss his old stuff back in like Under Pressure, you know, like Under Pressure in the Young Sinatra era, like where he was just like not afraid to kind of flex a little bit when he was like, I mean, he dropped the whole like love everybody type thing, which I agree with. I think he should love on everybody, but I just don't think he's being very true to himself.
Should love on everybody.
Love on everybody.
Poor choice of words, Monto.
What do you mean?
Love on.
How so?
Love on everybody. Never mind. You're too innocent. Keep going.
Okay. Whatever. Quite thinny. We're gonna move on.
No. Let's move forward. Keep going.
No, but really, it was just like kind of that. What's the word? I don't want to say gritty, but it was like very kind of darker vibe, if that makes sense, where it was like down to like, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking right now. Like, I'm not afraid to say that I'm good at what I do, you know? Just kind of like flexing, but not rice gum flexing over the top, just down to like, okay, I'm pretty good. There was like a sweetness and humbleness to it, you know?
Yeah, like,
and I think that really worked.
To be honest, like, I like most of his projects except for Everybody. Like, I thought Everybody was like probably his. I didn't hate it, but it was like my least favorite of like the project of his that I listened to. Like, I loved Young Sinatra. I loved Young Sinatra 3, Welcome to Forever, through Bobby Tarantino. But just like that, Everybody was just like the outlier for me. But it was like his best album. So yeah,
I agree. For me, it just came down to I heard this guy. I listened to this reaction YouTuber, just this one. His name is like, I want to say it's like Mimi or something. It's like Meami, something like that. And he said that every artist kind of has that one album that's like super mainstream that is very like pop influence, and it's usually not like amazing, you know, that one where they kind of have to go to the mainstream audience. And I feel like Everybody was that one project to really get his name out there. So it was mediocre. Like, it wasn't good and it wasn't very memorable, but I understand like why it's there.
Hey, but at least we now know that Logic is biracial.
Yeah, dude, that was a meme. Like that one track just, or they always have that one project, I should say, that just gets memed on.
I don't know exactly like that. Every like person like has a mainstream project that's not very good. Like, I think Kendrick, like, he's had like a couple albums that like have been more like pop friendly, like Damn more than anything. But Good Kid, Mad City, like, arguably had like some like mainstream influences. But either way, like, I don't think like that like affected the quality of the actual projects at all. Like, Good Kid, Mad City still easily a 9 out of 10 album. Damn was like an 8.5 out of 10 for me.
Okay. But what about his Black Panther album, though?
His Black Panther album? Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, that wasn't even really a Kendrick album. That was a Top Dog Entertainment album.
Yeah, I guess.
And even then, like, I still loved it. Like, I didn't like every track. Like, I thought there were parts of it that was like, some of it was a little weaker on than Kendrick usually is. But again, it wasn't all Kendrick.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. But back to Logic just for a minute, and then we can wrap up and move on from Logic. I just wanted to say, like, 44 More kind of reminded me of why I was listening to him.
Yes.
Because I started to forget that with Everybody. And 44 More was him saying, I'm here, I'm still the same, like, look at this. And then a week later, he drops this EDM song that you would hear at, like, Coachella or something. I'm like, what is this, dude?
Usually the EDM at Coachella is better than that shit. Like, he was trying to do like something that it sounds like you might hear Trippie Redd do, but he's not Trippie Redd, and he's not going to be Trippie Redd because he's Logic. He's not Trippie Redd. But
I agree with you.
I don't know. But like 44 More like seemed like a return to form for Logic, and I really enjoyed that. It had a lot of good lines on it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so as well.
All right, I think we should wrap this up with a Twitter Q&A. That sound good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna link the tweet we're gonna be